to, well, I can't even think here now. I just want to thank everybody for coming out here today. Obviously, those gas prices are annoying, but this is a great group of people here. I see a lot of new faces, which is fantastic. I want to thank our video production, Sarah Panning from Next Step Wireless, Brian Ewing. It's Brian Ewing. Come on, from American Family, Chris Boyd's Agency, and Sean Powelson from Landmark National Bank. And with that being said, I want to go ahead and introduce Kansas Trophy Experience and Trevor Olson.
Awesome.
Thank y'all for coming out. My name is Trevor Olson, and I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about what we do. First, I'm going to introduce all of our employees, owners, all that good stuff. So Billy's hiding back there. Billy and I are partners in the business, and Billy does all of our bookings, computer stuff, all the stuff I can't do. And Wally's back here. Wally Eldridge. Wally's our cook, our cleaner, our advisor. The list goes on. Wally does a lot of it out here. Also Michelle. Michelle and her girls do a ton, helping with Wally cleaning, cooking, all that good stuff. So they eat good, and they do a really good job cleaning. So, also, we got Cody Huddleston over here.
Howdy.
Cody's our first full-time employee outside myself, and he's done a great job. He's been with us for a little over a year now. Devin Dagenhart's here. He's one of our guides. We call him part-time, but he's really full-time when it comes to guiding. He's here throughout the whole season of turkey and deer. And he's been probably our 5th year. Yeah. So, I'm going to forget.
Not here is Brady.
Yeah, Brady Smith. He's also one of our guides. He helps whenever he can. So we have we have the core employees, and then we have the guide employees. So the guides will run from about September to December, and then April and May. So, and during the guide season, we probably have 4 to 5 guides here. So, yeah, Brady Smith, Ethan Ludwig, Scott Ingham, all those are Lee Cedar. Yep. So with that, I'll tell you a little bit what we do out here. Our main thing is outfitting. We do deer and turkey, and for those who don't know what outfitting is, we take people hunting. We facilitate the whole hunt from the time they get here to the time they leave. We take care of everything. The only thing they do is harvest whatever animal they're after, hopefully. So the guides all take care of that. Wally does all the cooking. They all stay in here. Right now, we are in, I think, six or 7 different counties with land, and somewhere around 13,000 acres that we lease and manage. So with that comes all the food plots, feeders, blinds, so forth. So that's what we're doing full time. We also sell Ranch King blinds. Those are those blinds out there. We are the exclusive Kansas dealer for those blinds and have been for a number of years now. So we handle a lot of those, move a lot of them. As you can see, we only have 3 here now. We can sell a bunch of them, so they're hard to stop. Also, we sell Crossfire feeders. Those are made down in Texas. We're the Kansas exclusive dealer for those as well. So that's been really neat, some great feeders. Another thing we started doing a couple of years ago was pheasants. So right now we are raising pheasants to harvest later in the season. We started this in 2019 with 1,000 birds and started in 2020. 2021 we did 3,000 birds, and currently right now we have 4,500 birds here. And we're going to have another 2,500 coming in about 45 days. So about a total of somewhere around 7,500 birds. And that's something we've been kind of growing each year. Huge pain, a lot of work, but it is somewhat fun at some times, and we've done really well with it. So of those birds, we'll sell most of them to outside people. A lot of our hunters won't shoot most of those birds. It'll be mostly other outfitters, individuals, big camps. So pretty fun deal and pretty crazy. And if you guys like to, you can go check them out after all this. Right now we have birds that are 3 days old. Yeah, we got there born Tuesday, so little piece about like that. And then we also got ones that were born April 29th, and they're about like that. So pretty soon they'll be getting their colors and starting to look pretty. What else? What am I missing here? Oh, Airbnb, VRBO, all that good stuff. This lodge is rented out just about every weekend throughout the year, and during the week as well. And we book through Airbnb, VRBO, Evolve, all those different sites. So out of those bookings, probably 75%, I would guess, are from outside of town. So we're getting a lot of people coming through town staying here. It's really neat. If you look at that map up there, you can see people from everywhere come here. And they're all going into town. They're all spending money. And when they're here, they're usually here for 3 to 4 days on average. So it's been pretty neat. We meet a lot of cool people through all that. With that, we rent out the lodge by itself. The lodge consists of 8 bedrooms, 16 full-size beds, and 5.5 bathrooms, 4.5 bathrooms here. And the suite, which is down that hall, it's kind of more of a private room. It's got its kitchenette, TV, queen-size bed, full bath, all that good stuff. We'll rent that out separately from the lodge. It's got its own entrance, and we get a lot of like traveling nurses, people from can equip working, apprenticeship stuff, all that sort of thing. So that's been really neat. That's a pretty reasonable price room, $65 a night. And the lodge ranges anywhere from $325 to $525. So pretty reasonable. We do weddings, reunions, you name it, we've had it out here. So it's been really great. What else we forget?
We also rent out the lodge for day rental type parties, like birthday parties, meetings. Last year, Midwest Energy was doing some reconstructing of their meeting room or something like that, I think, and they had a dozen meetings or so out here last year.
Yeah.
And those are really reasonably priced. I think $150, $200, something like that is what we do on that end of things. So during the week, if you guys need a meeting area for a larger number of people and you don't have the space, it's a great space to use.
Yeah. One thing I'll add to that too, our bookings we're getting bookings for a year and a half out right now. We get a lot of people calling last minute and it's always booked. So if you guys are thinking about it, just even thinking about it, please call and see. I think we have dates clear out into next July right now. So got to plan ahead. I know we have to turn on a lot of people for the graduations, Christmas, and all that good stuff. So those dates you definitely want to call ahead and book a year or so in advance. So a lot of those we will book in advance. Sometimes when it plays into our hunting season, we can't quite schedule it until we get closer to that date. But a lot of them will get on the books right away. So what else? With the land and all that, we are leasing ground. We lease from probably, I don't know, 15, 20 farmers right now. A lot of that land that we do hunt, we've had for probably, I would say our core group of ground we probably had for 15 to 20 years now. Wally started this, I think, 22 years ago now. And me and Billy have kind of taken it over. And there's new ground that we've had, but our core amount of ground for about 15, 20 years. And I think that says a lot about our guides, the owners, just everything. We take care of our landowners and we take care of their ground. So if you do have land or interested in leasing, we are looking for land always. Yeah, can't think of anything else. Oh, one thing we're doing, pheasant hunts. We started, it's crazy, we haven't done pheasant hunts, we're raising 4,000 pheasants. This year, we're gonna start doing some more pheasant hunts. We're gonna have a European shoot, which those who don't know, it's a really neat deal where you kind of go to stations and shoot the birds as they come out. It's really good for people who aren't able to go walk miles in the fields anymore. Guys that simply just want to get out but can't, but still want to get the camaraderie, the experience, the fun of going out and pheasant hunting. So that'll be in place, and we'll do a lot of those in January, February, some of December. So that would be another thing. It's close to town. It's really good for businesses if you guys want to do like some PR events, get you guys together, go out and shoot some pheasants. So the prices range up and down from there for how many birds you want to get, but that'll be a really cool addition to what we've been doing. So I think that's it. What's that?
How many guides?
Guides? We have about 5 to 6 guides. They're not always full time, just depends on the week and the amount of hunters we have in camp. So like on our deer hunts, we run 2 hunters to 1 guide. And so if we have 8 hunters in camp, we'll have 4 guides for that week. And same thing for the turkey, we do 2 to 1. And most times for turkey, we're 6 to 8 hunters in camp, so 3 to 4 guides. Yep.
I have 2 questions.
Yeah.
If people want to book with you, how do they go about doing that?
You can reach out to Billy, which his number is all around here, or myself.
Do you have
And
a website?
there is a website, and there is also the Evolve website. You can book on there. The prices fluctuate. We have an online property manager that handles a lot of that. So sometimes you'll see a different price on there than what we'll give you. We run out on a standard scale as far as our pricing goes. Their pricing is based off of demand, time of year, date, all that good stuff. So it does fluctuate. Sometimes you get a better deal online, sometimes you get a better deal. It just depends on the scenario.
And if you forget to get a phone number, you can always get Billy at Elkridge Fencing.
Yep.
And then my second question is, earlier this year, you guys had your Shoot Like a Girl
Yeah.
out here. How
Yeah.
often do you guys have them come out here?
Yeah, so that's glad I brought that up. Shoot Like a Girl is a organization that is doing, I shouldn't say doing, they are putting more women into the hunting field. And what their whole goal is to get women comfortable with hunting, comfortable with guns, and really get them together. And it's really neat. A lot of the women come in here a little timid, shy, not really knowing a whole lot. Some of them are really experienced, some aren't. The first day is always like they're trying to figure out what's what, and by the end of it, they're all sitting here drinking wine, having a good time with full freezers. So what we did with them, this is our 3rd time hosting them. We had 8 women in camp. Most of them this time were experienced. A lot of them had not even shot a turkey or a gun. And they all filled their tags with us that 2 days actually. And with that, Cabela's actually sends a host from the Cabela's and a photographer. So all of that during their hunt, they're doing photography, getting really cool pictures. And at the end of it, they get a really nice book with all the pictures from the week. And they also get fitted out with a new gun, new binoculars, hunting clothes, you name it, all this different stuff for the hunt, which is really neat. So we've done that, like I said, 3 years, and we also done the Cabela's signature event, which is a event through Cabela's. Cabela's card holders are able to purchase that hunt. It's an exclusive hunt. Again, they send out a Cabela's host and a Cabela's photographer. So we do both of those hunts for Cabela's each year, which is really neat because Cabela's has a huge operation, obviously, and they also have access to a number of turkey outfitters. And we're the ones that are selected each year for that hunt. So it's a pretty big deal to us, pretty special to us. In the last couple years, if you look up there, there's an award up there. We've been awarded the exemplary outfitter or whatever it is. That is very special to them, very special to us. They don't give those out every time. It's only if the hunt is what we say it's going to be. And most times we exceed that expectation. So, yeah, and that's all due to the guides, staff, everybody. So, pretty cool deal. Yeah.
Trevor, just a couple of comments. When you had Shoot Like a Girl, they left significant dollars downtown in retail.
They did. And that's thanks to the chamber.
So you're bringing people to the community that normally wouldn't be here for any other reason.
That's right.
And I would just tell you that I want to thank you guys for investing in this property and making this new hunting tourism be a reality here in the community. it's really showing difference, up in the retail environment.
Yeah.
And secondly, in your deer hunting season, could you describe a typical group of hunters, maybe where they come from, how many are in the party, and what they do?
Yeah, okay, so we get guys from all over the place. And I'm talking, we've had guys from overseas, Alaska, Canada. Majority, I would say, are probably from East Coast, a lot of Pennsylvania, New York, out that direction. We even get guys from California, believe it or not. Great guys, we love that guy. And a lot of them are return hunters. So right now, I think we sit somewhere around 60% return booking each year. And out of those 60, I would say probably another half of those have been with us for 4 or 5 years or more. I think the longest client we've had, this will be his 14th or 15th year. A lot of that's changing now with the draw and the tags, but we get groups that are all together, a group of 8 guys that all know each other at a corporate hunt. We get groups that are, you may have a couple singles, a couple pairs, husband and wife. This year we're taking 2 youth hunters. One's going to be 8 and one's going to be 16. The past years we've had women and young, 15-year-old girl. She came for 2 years. So all sorts of different people coming from all sorts of different backgrounds and hunting experiences. We get guys that have never shot a whitetail deer. I took a guy last year who has hunted all over the world, and I think he's 81 or 82 now. He had never shot a whitetail deer, and he made that happen here. So any type of hunter we can facilitate. And a lot of our hunts are based off what the hunter's looking for. So some guys want to do it all themselves. Some guys want a guide to sit with them to show them what's going on and all that. We can facilitate any of that. So our big thing is, it's your hunt. Just tell us how we can help you, and we'll do our best to tell you how we can help you. So they're 5-day hunts. Everything's included, lodging, meals, whole 9. Literally, they get here and pull back their bow or shoot their gun, and that's it. We take care of the rest. So some people want to do all the cleaning and all that stuff, and most don't. We take care of all that. So I don't think I'm forgetting anything with that. Yeah. So yeah. But yeah, we do get a lot of people from all over that really like this community. They all go in town, check it out. PNS Security's one of our natural stops, but the chamber gave all those women gift cards, and every single one of them went in town and spent the money in town. So and it's not our hunters is one thing, but a lot of, like, when people stay here for the just regular rentals, there's usually 10, 15 cars out there. This lodge is full, and they're all going into town, shopping, buying stuff in town, and a lot of those are starting to come back. So, like, we have our repeat hunters, we have our repeat renters, and we get families that it's their, June 11th, they're here every year doing their family event, and a lot of times just because it's a big enough space and it's centrally located. So they'll have families they're spread across the country meeting right here to have their reunion or whatever it may be. So, pretty cool. Any more questions?
Let me say something real quick, Cody.
No,
I know
you're good.
everybody's
No, you're good.
kind of going over time, but so if you see me in town, you may hear me say we or I, and I really mean we. And sometimes when I say we, I mean they, because everybody thinks that I own this place and I don't. These two are the owners. I've owned it for 20-some years, but a few years ago, I turned it over to them. But I still help them a lot because I love the business. It's an unbelievable business. I meet so many great people. 2 things I want to thank. First of all the guides and these guys' wives and girlfriends and even mine, because we're working for about 5 months out of the year. We're up 2 hours before sunrise, get to bed 2 hours after sundown, and we're grouchy, stressed, and all that when we go home, but they still put up with it. So I was hoping you guys' wives would be here so we could thank them. So tell them thank you. Also, I'm gonna tell a real quick story. why I love this business. So for instance, one of the guys, Trevor, said he's been here forever. If we say 15 years, it may be longer than that. He's come hunting. And last year was the first year he did not draw a tag. So the deer tags are on a lottery system. So he didn't draw a tag for the first time. So he went to Nebraska, and he's from upstate New York and drives all the way to Nebraska. Normally he drives here. So he hunts in Nebraska. He gets a deer there. He calls me and he says, Wally, I missed you guys' camp. I want to come spend the night with you. So he drove all the way from Nebraska to here just to spend one night and then drove back past where he hunted to go home. So he drove basically 8 hours out of his way just to, you know, he's like family still. So that's the kind of people we meet. And that's why I keep doing this, because I love being around them. So I'm helping them, and I'll probably be here until they say go. But it is their business, so everybody knows. So, okay.
As long as you're cooking and cleaning, I'm
Right.
pretty sure they'll keep you around. All right, so that was all. Any more questions? I think they kind of covered a lot. This is a pretty awesome place. I wanted to ask really fast, do we have any new members or guests today? Lindsay?
I don't, but
Oh, someone back there?
they're hidden behind me.
They're hiding.
I'm Dave Barnes, Director of the Shaper Gallery, and I just wanted to introduce to you guys our new Associate Gallery Director, Alyssa Levin, and and so please take an opportunity to shake her hand and to welcome her. She's doing a great job, and we've got a lot going on at the Shaper Gallery this year. We're up and running again. We're part of the community again, so it's great to be back.
Welcome.
I got it, yes. Nikki Siebert is with the Venture Corporation, and she also would like to start getting more involved in the ambassadors, so somebody talk to her about that.
Hey, Leanne, you hear that?
Right. She's been nominated. We'll put her on the ballot.
May the odds be ever in your favor. No, it's a good time. So now, announcements. Thursday, June 16th, Summer Street Stroll Farmers Market today, starting at 4 o'clock. Batcats versus Newton Slugger Rebels. They won last night, and they're really good this year. They're like 11-1, I believe, so check them out. Mildred Schindler Jansen book signing, that's a crazy name, and speaking engagement, Everything Under the Sun at 7 p.m. And also today, the Great Bend City Band concert at Jack Kilby Square at 8:15. Tomorrow, Friday, June 17th, Claire Barton Foundation Golf Tournament, Lake Barton Golf Course, tee time at 7:10 a.m. Claire Barton Foundation Virtual Silent Auction, visit their website at clairebartonhospital.com. And the Rocky Mountain Race Week starts tomorrow. The welcome event is at Jack Kilby Square at 4 p.m. And the Be Well Barton County Family Friendly Bike Ride, Jack Kilby Square at 6 p.m. And then the VFW Post 3111 Cornhole League is tonight, 504 Washington at 7 p.m. Saturday, the Rocky Mountain Race Week, Day 1, Tech and Race at the SRCA Drag Strip at 8 a.m. Claire Barton Foundation Annual Benefit Dinner and Live Auction at the Knights of Columbus in Hoisington at 114 North Main at Hoisington at 6 p.m. Sunday, June 19th, VFW Post their brunch, it's at 504 Washington at 9:30 in the morning, so we'll get some good food. Monday, June 20th, City Council meeting in City Hall at 1209 William Street, or watch live by the City Council Facebook page at 6:30. Also on Monday, the Downtown Walking Tour hosted by the Barton County Historical Society meet at the Band Shell in Jack Kilby Square at 7 p.m. Donations are encouraged. Tuesday, June 21st, Leadership Golden Belt Program Lacrosse Barbed Wire Museum at 120 West 1st Street, 8 a.m. Living with a Purpose, a 7-week Zoom course, Dropping 22 Inc. Registration is required. Contact Melissa at dropping22ks@gmail.com. Tuesday, June 21st as well, Central Kansas Partnership meeting at the Barton County Courthouse at 11 a.m. And then the Batcats versus the Hayesville Aviators, Alburns Field at 7 p.m. And then Wednesday, June 22nd, the Batcats versus the Hayesville Aviators, also at Alburns at 7 p.m. So if you see, please see the events calendar at thegreatbend.org for more information on things happening in Great Bend. Now, is there any other announcements? That was a lot. So,
Oh boy, oh boy.
Goodness gracious. Go for it.
So, the downtown walking tour, we're actually going to be postponing that until fall because of the very high temperatures, especially if getting the upper parts of some of those buildings, it'll get well over 100 degrees. So we're going to be having something at the museum itself instead, same time and all that, but it'll just be at the museum. And Justin Engelman will be giving a presentation about buildings and stuff downtown. So you still get the downtown, just without the hot and the sweat and the steps.
Now, make sure you come because you want to find out whether we had a Piggly Wiggly grocery store or not.
Lindsay.
So I have some really exciting news from Barton Community College and the foundation. The state has awarded the college a $1.84 million grant. It's a 1-to-1 matching grant, so if anybody wants to help with that, give me a call. But it is to build an ag complex. So we're calling it our agriculture, farm machinery, and transportation technology complex. It'll be a new facility adjacent to campus. It will house different programs. It'll house all of our ag programs, so beef cattle production, crop protection. It'll also house our commercial driver's license classes and a testing pad, so we can get out of the parking lot across campus. So it'll be a designated testing pad. And then it will also have the anticipated Case New Holland Top Tech program. So currently we already have a Case program, but it trains technicians that are already working in dealerships. This one will actually get new students ready to go work in a dealership. So it'll be adding to the workforce every year. We're going to be partnering with Case again. They're a really great partner and have been for a long time. So this is a really cool program. The facility will have 3 classrooms, shop areas, CDL vehicle and equipment storage, corrals. We'll actually have animals that can come on campus and instead of having to ship everybody out. It's got a lot of really exciting things coming up. The total project is going to be about $3.68 million. And in addition to that, the state has also awarded tax credits to the community colleges across the state. So I am currently selling 60% tax credits. So if you're interested, please let me know. It's a program to where if you donate $1,000, you get $600 back in your taxes. So the college can use $1,000 to build this project, and you only have to pay $400 basically. So if you're interested, please let me know. Timing is really critical on this. We want to make sure that we get as many donors in quickly so we can make sure that those are guaranteed from the state. So please let me know. I'm sending out information. Your banks and wealth advisors and accountants will probably all know pretty soon. But if you yourself are interested, please give me a call.
Good. Brian.
I don't know if people are aware, but Monday there's going to be about 130 Marines out at the Expo. VFW will be feeding, the post will be feeding 130 Marines out there. So if you see them around town, I just want to let you guys know that that's
Hoorah!
Hoorah.
Okay, I would like to invite everybody to our community baby shower next Thursday at the Barton Square from 4 to 7. This is hosted by the Kansas Children Leads Healthy Family with the health department and the fire department here in town. And 30 organizations here in our county are going to have a vote, including COPE, which is a community organized to promote equity. You're welcome to stop by our booth and say hi. We're going to be raffling a breast pump, a goodie mommy bag, which is a diaper bag that extends out with a tumbler, mats, foot scrubs, everything is completely free to raffle, don't worry. And plus, we're going to give away a baby goodie bag, which is a bag reusable with 2 packages of diapers, 2 wipes, and shampoos, cream, diaper rash, and toothbrushes, and a lot of good stuff. So if you know someone that's pregnant, just give birth, new parents, even the toddlers, that will be inflatable, print masks, all completely free, and multiple organizations. So we hope to see you there, guys.
Aaron.
Hey guys, Aaron here with Iron Therapy Training. So I got a golden ticket here for a free 3-day trial. This trial is going to include fitness assessments. So we're going to check your O2 score. We're going to check for muscle imbalances, check for your movement to help prevent injury and fix posture. We have the body composition. Who here knows what an A-body scale is? So we got a $6,000 medical grade device that we're going to check your muscle mass, body fat, and how much water you're holding on your body. And then we're going to have 2 days of training along with the assessments, which is gonna include resistance training, cardio regimen, foam rolling and stretching. So we're gonna foam roll your tight muscles, stretch them out, help release some tension so you can start moving better and feeling better right away. So this golden ticket here is for anyone who is interested in looking better, feeling better, building some confidence, losing some weight, building some muscle, or doing a complete body transformation. So if you guys would like some more information, I'm not giving them out to everybody, just the ones who are serious about changing their lives. Come see me.
Is that at a certain time?
This is running until the 30th, so the 15th.
So I mean, we can set our own time.
Yeah, just call the schedule, and you can even bring a friend, guys. You can bring a friend if you're kind of nervous about coming in. Sometimes it is nervous. Sometimes people do get nervous to come in the gym by themselves. So if you are nervous or you feel like it's hard for you to go in the gym, bring a friend with you, because we are running Bring a Friend.
And this is for men and women?
Men and women, yes. We mostly work with busy working professionals. Most of our clients are 35 to 50 years old. We do have some over and some younger, so we will help other people as well, but 35 to 50 is our main target.
Any more announcements?
I just wanted to bring it to everybody's attention. Our honorary chamber chick, we lost this week, Rita Brock. I think they're having a service tomorrow, but just keep their family in your thoughts and prayers. It's, she's been to coffees for 50 plus years. She's been a staple for our organization. So just keep them in your thoughts.
Our next coffee is at Next Tech Wireless is hosting the next Chamber coffee. I said that weird. At 2027 10th Street. So if you can't make it, watch virtually on the Chamber's Facebook page or YouTube channel next Thursday. And because you won all the time, let's go ahead and do door prizes.
Yes.
What are you giving away, Steve? We're going to give away an Elk Creek Barbecue Company award-winning barbecue rub. Pretty sure it came from Elk's Fancy because they have the best seasonings ever.
Right.
It's like a candy store to me.
Number 3651.
Okay.
Hey.
All right. $20 Chamber gift card. Gift certificate.
Number 3643.
Not yet.
We got a garlic jalapeno rub. That sounds amazing.
Number 3596. Yep. And last but not least, we're going to give away 2 t-shirts. So we'll draw for the first one. They've got t-shirts over here, all different sizes, colors, makes, whatever. And there's also kids t-shirts over there. So take your pick. 3584.
Me.
Awesome. Yeah, just go ahead and take your pick, whichever you like.
Thank you.
That's fine.
And the second one's going to be 3623.
Oh, right for the page.
Awesome. Thank you guys.
Thanks for coming. We'll see you guys next week.